Capricorn, how are you, my loves? Welcome, happy Easter. Hopefully you're all well. What is happening in your world? What has been cooking? Good looking. I hope everyone is feeling fly. It's positively like booming over here in the United Kingdom. It is absolutely warm. The birds are singing. I mean, it's the most wonderful country to be in when it's like this. When it's like this. When it's not like this, team, like it can feel like a bit of a drag, but it's okay. It's my current city, my current love, my current passion. So I'm enjoying it at the moment, you know what I mean? Anyway, team, let's see what we have. So this reading is going to be a love reading. I did a poll and it was neck and neck, love and career. Very, very neck and neck. So I'm going to do some experimentation, you know. I'm going to do some love readings, I'm going to do some career readings, and I'm going to try an all signs one as well. We will see what is happening there, you know, because Weekend Vibes is no longer happening, like 400 viewers. This is a waste of my time, no point. So I'm going to stick to the things that are really utilizing my energy in a way that is useful, okay? So this one, Capricorn, is a love read. I know you all like a little bit of the old love reads over there. I'm not a love reader like that. I'm an Aquarian, but we don't really care that much about love. We care more about the greater good of the collective. I'm more of a humanitarian in that sense. So, you know, this is a little bit out of my comfort zone in the case of reading solely for love. Like, I'm more of a spiritual person, but let us see what happens. Capricorn. Okay, so this card fell. You know, I'm just going to read it all because it fell. So it's a 10 of discs, but it's in reverse. So there's something here that is preventing you from getting the 10 of discs, right, in your love life at this present time. This could be a mindset. It could be to do with your finances. Maybe you don't really feel like you're exactly where you need to be at this particular point in time to be able to dedicate time and resources to love. Maybe you don't have the resources to be in love right now, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Because this is the thing with love. Like, it's a very interesting thing. It's, you know, a lot of people think it's dependent on something else. It actually isn't, right? It is a thing all in itself, and either you're sort of embracing love, this could be self-love, or you're giving yourself, or, no, I'm going to go back, or you're sharing yourself to another in a way that is unconditional. Okay, so I'm going to go back to what I said, because sometimes the things that I say is also a message that just came flying in that I just said, okay? So I said, giving yourself. This is a problem, team. This is a problem, right? Or because you're in love with someone, does it mean now that you're not a person in your own right? You know, I'm not here to give the lecture, you know, but you know where this is going, right? Two souls come together to still follow their own path. It's very simple, team. Okay, I'm done with that. So let's go. What have I got for Capricorn, please? For love this week. What is happening with Capricorn for love this week? Can I have some clear messages, please? Thank you so much. Angels and spirit, guys. What do we have for love? Just clear messages. Don't give me anything complicated, really, because I can't cope already. You're not falling. Okay, those two turned. I wasn't really ready for them. Somebody wants to take a leap of faith, possibly into a new situation that could bring an air of stability. There's also a possibility here that somebody is holding on to something that possibly isn't for them. Possible. Somebody is holding on to something that isn't for them. And it could be for financial reasons. It could also be for the sake of keeping some kind of stability in your life, i.e. a roof over your head, or it could just be anything to do with that. But somebody wants to take a leap of faith to holding on to something. That's interesting. So this could be going, oh God, the X back. Please don't give me X back, please. It is possible maybe that there is somebody here who just wants to, I mean, the cards are flying. Why are the cards just coming out when I'm not ready? Okay, but I'm going to read these. Give me some more. Okay. Remember when I just said that somebody was taking a leap of faith to holding on to something, not letting go of something, or not letting go of something all because of the sake of a financial situation that could be entangled. Give me 3 more. I mean, 1, 2, 1 more, 3, okay. You want me to see that? Okay. Okay, nice card that didn't drop, but I saw it, which is always nice. All right then. Okay, Capricorn. So take into consideration the cards that I read. Okay, we have the 6 of Wands that is lying out here on the side. I have the 7 of Cups, and I also have the 2 of Swords. These are on the top row. So with this 6 of Wands here, that is not quite upright. This is once again, you know, I mean, it's somebody here who wants to bring harmony and success into what could be a love situation. Now, at the bottom of the 6 of Wands, I have the Ace of Wands. This could be a friends with benefits situation, you know, a situationship, an entanglement. I mean, I can never say that word in the same way ever again. An entanglement, okay? There is something here that is not quite of a, I'm not going to use the word substantial, you know, that's the word that came into my head though, substantial, so consider that. You know, isn't of a, come on, give me words. Give me words. It's not that it's not substantial. It's just that, you know, it doesn't feel like it's a stable situation, if you know what I mean. It doesn't feel like it's committed. It doesn't feel like it's a committed situation, you know. Yeah, you know. And this is the reason why this is like this at this particular point in time. There is somebody here who is very interested in somebody sexually. Okay, there's a lot of passion here. But there's also someone here that has a lot of choices and options. Now, the 7s, you know, ruled by Venus, which is always great. But with the 7 of Cups, it's very much like this is somebody who has choices and options. This is somebody who doesn't really know what it is that they want right now. So this could be like a confused human being, all right? It could be flitting and flatting in between, or 1 or 2 people. Could be multiple people here, right? There are multiple cups here. Not all of them are viable. So it's almost like it could be somebody who likes to spread their wings a little bit when it comes to love and what have you. And in that spreading of the wings, it's very much like they're kind of realizing not everything that looks like gold on the outside, right, actually is gold. So this is part of that as well. So this person could be in the shadow frequency of love at the moment. Shadow frequency, now, you know, this is where it gets complicated, because the shadow frequency can move into, it can move more into desire, you know, of wanting things that are unhealthy for us. Like I said, those cups, they're not all viable. not everything in those cups is healthy, you know. Someone here could be succumbing a little bit to desire. Now, there's nothing wrong with desire if you're in the exalted frequency of desire. If you're in the lower frequency, the polarity of it, it can become really destructive. So know what it is that you want, know what it is that you're chasing, you know, get some more clear answers here. I do have the Ace of Swords here. I don't want to talk about that yet though. You know, I want to move on to the next card. That Seven of Cups is taking a lot of my attention. So some of you may have a lot of options, love interests. Okay, what's going on with my throat? So somebody needs to talk here. What's interesting is I have a lot of cards with blue. Blue corresponds with the throat chakra, Vishuddhi, okay? And when we talk about the throat chakra, this is speaking your truth. That's interesting that I held this card and didn't want to talk about it. So now I have to now talk about it. This is the way it goes, team. So with the Ace of Swords, this is somebody who is having epiphanies, you know, this is somebody who is having downloads, somebody who is getting the information, you know, I won't even say getting the information, you know, it's almost like a sudden, I've got it, aha moments, okay, regarding their love life. And it's crystal clear. It's crystal clear in this person's head. It's crystal clear in this person's head. But whether they're taking their own advice is also another thing. It's almost like the idea that they have all these choices and options, right, that feels in my body very like it's a disillusionment, or it's an illusion. It's now putting them in a crossroads. They're not sure which way they need to go, all because of this Seven of Cups. I guess that's why the Seven of Cups was really ingrained in my very being. Yeah, that's very, very cool. Okay. With the Magician here, you know, there is somebody here who is manifesting. There's somebody here who is able to change the outcome of something that they desire. I've come back to that word again. You can change the outcome of something that you desire if you... Okay, some of you here are not clear. There's a few of you here who are not clear at all. And because you're not clear, that Seven of Cups seems to be really in my consciousness. It's the one that's really standing out to me more so than any of the other cards. Can I get more on that Seven of Cups, please? Seven of Cups. There could be seduction here. Desire, seduction, addictions. Does any of that sound right, team? Some of you are seeing multiple people. Maybe you need to get clear about that, you know, if that is really for you, you know, and if it's not for you, have that conversation, get clear, have that conversation and make a decision, you know, because this Two of Swords here requires a lot of talking, it seems. It requires a lot of I'll take that into consideration. Okay, I need 2 more shuffles. I don't want these cards that are dropping yet. I want clear messages. If you drop again, obviously you were meant to drop. Okay. Now, give me answers for the Seven of Cups. Okay, that card fell again. So we have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, this is sort of like moving away from something or making the decision to consciously just walk away from something. Maybe that brought you joy at one particular point in time. You know, this could be a love situation where somebody is walking away from a a partnership, or a situation where there's multiple people involved. There are multiple people involved in this. You know, this person has 8 cups, but this person isn't satisfied. You know, I think it's interesting now that you have the 7 and the 8. The 7 and the 8 are the most unstable cards because they're right in the middle of things, if you know what I mean. And neither at the starting point, and they're neither at the exalted version either, sort of thing. This person is in the middle of things. This person is still working it out, right? Trying to come to terms with certain things and working on themselves, etc., sort of thing. So it's interesting here that you have the 7 and the 8. You also have the Temperance, which is also very interesting. This whole thing with my hands, that bringing the sense of balance. You know, there's a balancing of emotions here. These are all cup cards. The Temperance card is also Sagittarian card. You know, so we've come back to fire a little bit here. Not a lot, you know, but still there is fire here. Okay, a lot of water as well. I have the Manifestation card twice, and it fell on top of the other manifestation cards. 2 magicians. 2 magicians. So there is someone here who is manifesting love, like, I want that shit to happen for myself. Do you know what I mean? Somebody here is manifesting love, you know, but you need to bring this inner alchemy once again, balancing out your inner bodies. There's a harmonic, melodic activation that needs to occur within you. You know, it's the reason why you're a little bit all over the gaff here. All over the gaff means a little bit scattered, team. The reason why you're all over the gaff here is a very interesting one. I think that's 7 of Cups. Okay, this, I am going to read this because I feel like it is completely relevant. There's 3 of Wands, you know. Somebody is waiting. It's like waiting for answers, waiting for information to come in. There's a wait here. And it is something to do with their foundations and stability or whatever. If somebody here could maybe want to travel. Maybe somebody here wants to travel. That's really interesting. Why are you getting these numbers all in order? The 3 and the 4 of Wands. You know, there's a 4 of Wands here. 4 of Wands. Could be marriage. Could be stability. Could be a new house that you're moving to. And somebody really wants to work hard at something here. At something that died. Okay, team, so we could be talking about a, you know, could be talking about a past relationship. We could be talking about a past relationship. But I just want to have a look more into this 6 of Wands on the side. That also feels quite interesting to me. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands, please. Why did it fall on the side? And what does it have to do with Capricorn's love life? Can I have that, please? Can I just have this clear message? Thank you. The 3 of Swords just like flicked out a little bit. I noticed that. Okay, so some of you could still be reeling from a heartbreak or trying to heal after a heartbreak. Something that was very sort of, it could have been a third party, possibly. 6 of Wands, give me some clear messages. Just give me 3 cards. 6 of Wands, why is that here? Okay. 6 of Pentacles, the 6s, harmony. Really interesting that I spoke about that. Melodic, harmonic activation that needs to happen. This is sharing resources. This is sharing resources or a little bit of give and take in a situation. So the reason why something isn't successful at this particular point in time is because somebody isn't giving and taking. Maybe somebody's taking too much, maybe someone's giving too much, but there's, you know, there's no balance in this particular situation. Okay, could be with a fire sign as well. Could be with a fire sign because I do have that Ace of Wands. This is fire, all right? But somebody is very sexually attracted to someone here. You know, there is a sexual attraction. Can I get 2 more on that? Yeah. Yeah. With the Ace of Swords, somebody doesn't want to see something here. Somebody's not working at trying to see something. It's almost like the longer you can stay blinded to something, even better. And my throat feels funny again. So Capricorn, this it's possibly just for like two people, I feel like sometimes, you know what I mean? I'm not really picking up a lot of energies for this. It's somebody who's in their head about something where there is no give and take, there's no sharing of the resources. This person is not speaking because once again, my throat was fine before I started this, team. My throat was fine before I started this. There's an overthinking. There's an overthinking about how this person is going to share resources. They're not sure how they're going to do this, how they're going to share resources to be successful in this particular situation. Why is that the question? Because it would mean resurrecting something from the past. This is something from the past, although I don't have that card here. You know, this would mean lifting something that has already died. It's like a resurrection, you know. This is a resurrection of something that has died, and you know, it feels complicated, it feels complex. Because there's a lot of people who would need to be in the conversation as well. So it's almost like, this is what I'm saying, you know, it feels like there's a lot of people involved, you know, which makes me feel like, you know, there's a lot of open relationships here, open relationships, polyamory. I need to look at this. I need to look at this Ace of Wands. Why is this Ace of Wands here? Yeah, so it's almost like if there's a conversation, it would need to be with multiple people, you know, and everybody would need to know where they stand and all of this, and there'd be an announcement, right? And could be an announcement of the main partnership, i.e. the primary partnership, and whether or not the other partners are content, is what it feels like here. Contented. Does that make sense to someone? Ace of Wands. Why is this here? Ace of Wands. Can I just get some clear messages, please? Ace of Wands. Give me one more shuffle. Ace of Wands. Okay. I will take you into consideration. Give me 3 cards. That 3. Okay. So the same card jumped out anyway. Okay. So the 3 of Wands is that same thing. Waiting for information. Waiting for information to come in. But actually solidly making a decision on one thing. You know, this could be somebody who just wants to go from dating multiples to just this one primary relationship. I don't know why I was getting that, but that seems to be coming through quite strongly. Yeah, if someone here is looking at things that they don't have, they're sort of pondering, sad about. I feel like the person said about losing time. The person said about losing time. Time is the one thing that you cannot get back, team. You know? It's the one thing that's not available to you to go back and just be like, yeah, let me just rewind that time. So make full use of your time whilst you have it. With the Knight of Pentacles here, this could really easily be... The thing is, Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, so I think that something wants to go quite quickly. And because it's also for the Ace of Wands, it feels like it's going to be a quicker movement. But I also feel for some of you, okay. I love how you're getting the cards like this. These 2 fell. I didn't notice the other card underneath. The 2 of Wands in reverse. 3 of Wands. Knight of Pentacles also in reverse. So those 2 fell like that. Right? 2 of Wands was hidden underneath. So somebody could really could be thinking about traveling towards you, or you're traveling towards them. You know, this person has made a decision. Some of you made a decision, you know, some of you have not made a decision. You know, there's a plan here that is going ahead. Almost regardless of what one of you may think, there is a plan that is definitely going ahead. That's interesting. Wow. Gosh. Is there anything else on this? Just give me 3. One more. All these cards falling on the side. I mean, love is not very certain, is it? Yeah. I have the 9 of Wands on the side. Someone's trying to come out of the space of being defensive and deciding if they should continue to work on this, continue to persevere. Something wants to move quickly, you know, but you have the Chariot that's also fell on the side, right? So there's something here that is like that at the moment, that sense of balance, that sense of bringing things into equilibrium. I have the 9 of Pentacles, you know, which is a beautiful card of abundance and singledom. So some of you are very, very single, but you are manifesting. So you've had this Magician card like 3 times now. It's been 3 times in this reading. No, but you are manifesting, and you're manifesting abundance. Some of you are single, so you're working more on your abundance rather than you're working more on being stable rather than working on this whole love thing. And actually for you, that feels like it's more important. Okay, so if you rewind, right, go back to the beginning of the reading, I mentioned something like this. There's something here about stabilizing yourself that feels more important than looking for love, you know, at this particular point in time. There can be love that is coming in, you know, but I haven't had none of the couple cards, which is very, very interesting. For some of you, now is not the right time for love. That's a fact. You know, this is not going to be for everybody. I feel like there's 2 stories here. What is the advice for Capricorn, please? What does Capricorn need to know most about their love life right now, moving forward and considering the reading that I've just had for them? My throat again, very strange. Give me one more. It feels rather complicated. Okay. Give me 3. What is the advice for Capricorn moving forwards? Okay, you've had, okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of cards that I didn't want, but it's okay. Let's go. Okay. So there's a lot of emotions here. There's a lot of emotion, right? A lot of cup cards have fallen for you today. I have the 3 of Cups. We've had the 3 of Wands. We've had the 3 of Cups. You know, and I did see the 3 of Swords. There could be a third-party situation here. You know, there's a ménage à trois that's happening here, team. Okay, there's a lot of emotions that's involved with this. It's burdensome. This is a burden on somebody. You know, especially the person who's already confused. The person that's already confused with all the options and the choices that they have. Has a call to put the burdens down and to try to make this decision. There's a King of Cups here, a definite water sign once again. It feels like it's the water sign who needs to be clear on what it is that they want. It's the water sign that needs to speak their truth. My God, my throat again. You know, it's the water sign that needs to speak their truth. It's the water sign who is at a crossroads. It's the water sign. So this is either somebody who is really emotionally stable and in control of things. It's somebody who communicates with real authority and yeah, it feels like it's the water sign. All of this water, all of this blue, really interesting. But somebody definitely wants a reunion here. That Three of Cups, can I get something on that? Because that Three of Cups is now throwing me off. I wasn't now expecting the Three of Cups. Yeah, okay, all that success. I mean, there could still be fire here. All those are fire cards are turning up. Ten of Wands is fire. Three of Cups. Yeah, give me 1 or 2 on that, please. 1 or 2 on that. And you have exactly the same cards, team. This is unmistakable. We have the Eight of Cups again. And the Seven of Cups. And the Judgment again. These are all the same cards that have come up before. So, you know, there is a lot of confusion of this... somebody here who does want a reunion, somebody who wants to come back together with someone, okay? But there's confusion because it's not the full 9 of Cups. That's why the 9 of Cups hasn't turned up, because I'm expecting that card to show up at any particular point. It's not the full 9 of Cups for them. That person is off looking for that. Eight of Cups and the Seven of Cups. You've had 2 Seven of Cups, 2 Eight of Cups, and you've had the Judgment twice. You know, somebody wants to resurrect something here. There's something here that wants to be resurrected. You know, it feels like it's mostly sexual, right? Somebody is very sexual about you, or vice versa. Feel free to switch the energies here. These are exactly the same cards, right? The issue that I'm seeing here is not quite full 10 of Cups. It's not fulfilling. You know what I mean? Somebody here is in search. Okay, everybody's on different levels of their path. Someone here is going for the 9 of Cups. Somebody just wants wish fulfillment in this situation. But a little bit earlier when I was shoveling, I did see the 10 of Cups. Somebody's looking for the full wish fulfillment. The full wish fulfillment. I'm not sure if that person just wants it with one person. That's also what the other thing is. Like, it feels like it's really multifaceted. Capricorn, you always give me a run for my money. Team, this is the end of this reading. Thank you so much for stopping by. I feel like it's like 2 people's readings or something like this. Remember, hit me up for a personal if you want to explore some of these themes a little bit deeper. Okay, this is basically just 2 people. I don't feel like it's more than that. It'll be interesting if it is. Yeah. All your comments in the box, I read them, I go through them, all the things. But yeah, team, that's all for now. I'll see you again soon. And this time with a career reading. Ciao for now. Enjoy the sunshine.